Hello, guys. It's Isaiah, Intelligent Psycho. Welcome to the new year in 2025. But to recap a few things in 2025, I might talk about a few albums that came out last year and make my top 10 out and have my top 10 albums of that year and my top 10 films and all that good stuff. But for now, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite artists. Kendrick Lamar had just dropped last year, had dropped his latest album, GNX, on November the 22nd, Friday, on that same Friday. And it didn't take long to see where Kendrick drew his inspiration from. The title of the album, titled GNX, is 12 songs, 44 minutes long, and the project shares the name of the Buick model that was released in 1987. It shows that Kendrick leaning against the trunk of the car, standing behind the Compton native that he has deep connection with. In 2012's Complex interview, K-Dot referred to his father that drove him in the hospital, the parent model GNX, a Buick Regal. And Lamar was also born in 87 and the Buick released the Regal and GNX. And now, seeing from what I heard about the album, he said, when I was born from the hospital in 87, Buick Regal, where my pops was bumping Big Daddy Kane, and the Buick released the GNX as part of a company plan to showcase the success in NASCAR at the time. And GNX had a limited production. The Buick released two other models and expanded the Regal into a full model line, the Grand National, the Regal Buick, and the Regal T-Type. So, but the album, my favorite songs on the album is Whacked Out Murals, where he kind of addresses, like, people making statements about the Super Bowl halftime show and about his controversial announcement for the halftime show. Lil Wayne, him and Wayne kind of reconciled, after this album and after the song, and he addressed Snoop on the album. Definitely Squabble Up, which is pretty much which is pretty much the song that he basically, it's kind of like what the fans had wanted, because they heard this in a snippet from the Not Like Us music video. In the first 15 seconds, he kind of saw that and made the song out of it, and I really also love the themes of the album. The mariachi singer that he also had invited on the album was also, he saw that at the LA Dodgers, Major League Baseball title game performance at the halftime. So he invited this mariachi singer to perform majority of the album. Also, my favorite songs had to be Reincarnated. Also, Man in the Garden, where he basically asserts himself as the greatest of all time. And throughout this album, he asserts himself as the greatest of all time. Another one of my favorite songs is The Heart Part 6, where he addresses things that went on with TDE and what happened at TDE. At the end of the day, he kind of just sees himself as his own boss. So, and Glory, the last song, really, really enjoy his collaborators with SZA. And this is my thoughts about the album. Thank you.